Yo, what's good folks? You're here chilling with the real Satoshi Aoki. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about 3 of the most promising survival blockchain games for 2023. This video will of course be fully timestamped just down below if you want to fast forward or rewind. I'm not sponsored by Gala Games, but I do hold Gala token as well as Gala Games NFTs, as well as being a Gala Games founder node holder too. The blockchain gaming space within crypto is extremely risky, so make sure you always do your own thorough research before investing, because I'm not your financial advisor and these videos are never ever financial advice. Most of you out there in the blockchain gaming space are probably pretty familiar with the horse racing game Zed-Run. It's a digital horse racing where you can race horses, you can breed them, you can buy and sell on the marketplace. And you can even do so much as borrowing a horse too. One of the biggest issues I personally found though, when I was actually scrolling through and actually looking for a horse to find off the hawku.com marketplace, that is the marketplace that is supplied there from Zed-Run, it is near on impossible because there are literally just so many horses. And to be honest with you, if I'm going to spend this much Ethereum actually investing in a horse, I kind of want to take a bit of time, do a bit of proper research, and make sure I'm getting the best horse to really maximize my gains and profits within the race. If NFT gaming is your thing, folks, which I'm sure it is for a lot of you, then look no further. You got to go ahead and get signed up to Aura, the world's first NFT marketplace of this nature. Zed-Run isn't the only game that will be available with this analytical data in the future, but essentially you're going to be able to refine your searches, check stats in thorough detail. You're going to be able to strategize on all kinds of your favorite games. It's got your robust NFT database and a super easy to purchase ecosystem, which I have personally used myself to really maximize those profits and get you the win. Aura is going to be a great place to transition Web 2 gamers to Web 3. You can easily unlock new experiences within the metaverse. Gaming can actually be a viable career opportunity, as well as using the great plethora of statistics and analytics to your financial advantage. Folks, make sure you go ahead to the very top of the description of this video and get connected with Aura NFT. There is a link to easily get signed up and subscribe to their newsletter. There's no strings attached, guys. It's just simply going to help you improve your earnings through blockchain gaming now with Zed-Run and in the future with other games. The Walking Dead Empires is a multiplayer survival game set in the treacherous world of AMC's The Walking Dead. Survive in this harsh reality by doing whatever it takes. Scavenge for supplies and construct your new home. Team up with allies, compete against maniacal foes, and always beware the dead. So, folks, this is an awesome little trailer from the actual Walking Dead website, and one thing that really does get me quite excited about this survival MMORPG is the fact that the Walking Dead TV series was 11 seasons long. There's a huge fan base, it's extremely popular, the actual art style looks absolutely fantastic. It's not a third-person art style, but more so a bird's eye view. You can do all kinds of things like walking around in the world. This is some actual gameplay from about 3 months ago, and there was also a recent actual live stream actually from a couple of weeks ago, which was pretty cool as well. But essentially, guys, you've got your home, you can team up with friends. I think you can even get raided by other people as well, which is really, really nice. Now, I do have a strong bias. I absolutely love survival games. I love Rust, I love Ark and The Forest, and God, there's just a whole heap of them. Subnautica, so many different survival genres, and this one I'm really looking forward to. I don't personally have any NFTs purchased for this game at the moment, but I'm looking aggressively at possibly getting a character, maybe some land, and maybe something to actually put inside my little land piece, my actual house there, guys. So you've got control through your crafting. Crafting is an essential element to this survival game. Own the NFT crafting station to give yourself the ability to easily create a particular type of in-game item, TWDE's world. Place your station on owned land to craft high quality items for your own use or sell them to allies. So there's going to be a lot of resource collection, a lot of potential looting from enemies, killing zombies. I mean, what's not to like about this game? Let me know what you guys think about how this game is looking at the moment. Do remember that this is not the full version and it is going to be playable from the Gala Games store. I personally love it. I think the actual sort of the flora looks good, the trees, the grass, kind of the weather patterns and everything like that. Would be pretty cool to see some changing weather patterns in this game here, but you know, it remains to be seen whether that will happen. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited about this one overall, and it would be really great to get your thoughts. In terms of its full release date, I'm hoping it's going to be sometime in 2023, but I can't say for sure. I'm not actually sure, but hopefully there will be another playable version in the first quarter of 2023, because they already have had at least one in 2022. Alrighty folks, so that brings us on to game number 2, Last Expedition, also from the Gala Games platform. Last Expedition is an exciting new PvPvE extraction FPS aka first person shooter that challenges the player to retrieve valuable alien artifacts from the hostile planet Aura. This experience will challenge players' skills, focus and resourcefulness while rewarding them through unique opportunities of Web3 technology. Within Last Expedition, players are dropped on the planet Aura and they have to use their unique skills and strategy to find resources and win rewards in the game. In addition, you can own characters, weapons, and other items and use them to kill enemies. The game has been created by renowned development studio Certain Affinity, led by Halo 2 veteran Max Hoberman. Big name there, folks. The first playtest of the game was held on July 15th, 2022, and was open to only invited players and Web3 streamers. So hopefully we can look forward to a public playable version sometime in 2023. I'm not sure if there's any information readily made available about that at the moment. But folks, what do we think about this one? Personally, I'm really looking forward to this FPS. Love the fact that they've sort of combined the fact that it's a survival game with a bit of PvP and PvE, fighting aliens. It looks really great, guys. You know, definitely right up my alley. And I'd have to say probably the top 2 or 3 games that I'm really looking forward to overall in 2023. I love the aesthetics as well. The flora, the fauna looks good. It's maybe a bit of an acquired art style, all right? So I'm not sure sort of how much better the graphics are going to get. But I think the game on the whole is still very much in its early stages, as you can see in this gameplay here. And it's definitely something that we can look forward to. At the making of this video, you're actually able to purchase your actual server licenses for around close to 100,000 Gala. Does sound pretty pricey, and you know, I'm not sure if I'm personally going to be investing in one of those, but hopefully there's another way I can invest in something to allow myself to actually go and play this game, maybe through characters or something like that, and actually earn some kind of money and test that for some content. But folks, let me know what you think about Last Expedition in the comment section of this video. This is also another one by Gala Games, and I can't wait for it to come out. Alright folks, so the third game is Gold Fever. Now, this one's not on the Gala Games platform. This is just a sole game company on its own developing this game. This is one I personally think is very much flying under the radar and not a lot of people know about it. Their native token NGL can actually be purchased on PancakeSwap with BNB, but it looks really, really nice in terms of the graphics, the aesthetics. Again, the flora looks absolutely fantastic, which I know I've spoken about in both the previous actual games, but it's an extremely important asset to have when we're talking about a survival game, okay? The game features for this one are battle arenas. You can collect, play to earn element, of course. You can trade, and of course you can invest. Face the horrors of the dark and haunting jungle as you engage in a fast-paced battle against the opposing faction. Complex terrain and widely varying character strengths and weaknesses make for intense and highly strategic battles. So there's some gold panning in this, folks. So essentially you have characters, you got to try and find gold, get it back to your base. You can have a base, you can have some land, I do believe, in a house as well. You can trade, as I did mention before. And yeah, there's some pretty cool endless possibilities with this one, in my opinion. If we just go ahead and have a look here, there is some gameplay where I absolutely love the rain that's coming down in this particular bit of little gameplay here. This is from 3 months ago. The game still looks a little bit clunky, as you can see there. Getting on and off the donkey or the horse is, you know, it looks a little rough. The water doesn't look too bad, but again, I don't know what it is about the rain in these type of survival games, but the weather mechanics and the changing weather mechanics is one of my favorite things about survival games. And I think for me personally, I love when it's dynamic weather. You know, it can change on a whim depending on where you are, and it's just randomly generated, okay? So this person here has a little shotgun. They've got inventory, some weapons. It's the beta build as well, just to make sure you know. And they're actually panning some gold here, putting it in a box, and without a moment's notice, I can imagine that they could possibly be attacked by the opposing faction. But you know, there's a bit of crafting, there's a bit of box placement going on here. But again, folks, what do you think of Gold Fever? I mean, how does it look? Again, in comparison to the other 2 games, I think the actual budget for Gold Fever is probably a little bit smaller, I suppose. But it has been in development for close to a couple of years at least, and I'm not sure if there's any info on exactly when there will be a playable version ready for release for the public, but in my opinion, going off how it looks here, it looks pretty ready. You know, it looks pretty ready. It's not too far off, and I'll very much be looking to hopefully play a bit of this game, as well as all of the other games for you sometime in 2023. So that's it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you did enjoy today's video. Let me know in which order, which games you liked from 1 to 3 in terms of the rank, so that I know what kind of content I can potentially bring to you in the future with these kinds of videos. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.